This movie, one of my all-time favourites. Kid from Kwantung. Also, he's known as Silver Fox, Wang Chang Lee. He made quite a few films. I think he's made over 70 films. But for Shaw Brothers, he only starred in 2 films. Kid from Kwantung's one of them. And the other one, I can't quite remember the film, but when it comes to it eventually, I'll let you know. This film here is just one of my all-time favourites. He's doing like all types of techniques in this one. Hand techniques, there's leg techniques. You've got Wong Yu in this film also. Not mixing his name up with Jimmy Wang Yu. Wang Yu's a different actor and fighter. This is Wong Yu. The fighting ability that they have in this movie is just unbelievable. And Pops' brother stars in this as well, La Kar Wing. I absolutely adore this film. This film, when it came out in late night, it was chock-a-block, ram jam. You couldn't find no more seats to sit down. Immense fighting in this movie. I'd say the last 20 minutes of the film is just unbelievable. One of my all-time favourites, Kid from Kwantung. Rubber legs, he lets off full effect. He just smashes the place to bits, literally. And hand techniques, and he's actually doing a lot of legs in this film as well. Is what we call proper late night. This film here, I would say out of my top 10 films, this is one of my top 10 films of all time, my man, to say the least. Anyway, so and then you've got the Iron Monkey, the original Iron Monkey, which, by the way, you got about 15-20 minutes of unseen footage on this one. This is also dual language. Very hard to find the original Iron Monkey in dual language. It was only put out on Vengeance Video, which, by the way, is a good friend of ours, Toby Russell, the famous son of Ken Russell. He's in my brother's shop all the time. My brother's got a shop in Hackney as well. The Iron Monkey, this movie here has got to be one of my all-time favourites. Chen Kwon Tai, by the way, he was actually signed up for Shaw Brothers at the time, and he bailed out and made this film. He made it at the time, and he actually, believe it or not, this is the truth of the matter, he was actually sued for making this film because it's his copyright, basically, and he didn't finish his contract with Shaw Brothers, and when he went up to make this film, the film was so solid, they released it, but there was a lot of red tape involved when it first got released in the cinemas. The Iron Monkey, the original Iron Monkey with Chen Kwon Tai, you got Chi Kwon Chun fighting in the film. Chi Kwon Chun, you never saw him fighting in this film in the cut version. In the uncut version, you see Chi Kwon Chun fighting in this movie. The film is just unbelievable, unequaled, full effect. This is one of my top movies of all time. The original Iron Monkey, not the one with Donnie Yen. This is the original Iron Monkey. Highly recommended. If you haven't seen this film, all the best films are just passing you by. This is a new custom and only complete version of this film. It was actually the Quenfist for remastered this film. It's the first edition German print, which was spliced. We spliced in the missing scenes from rare Mandarin print into German print, and then Mandarin and English audio added. Sounds confusing, but you get the gist of things. The film is just top notch, Alan, my man.
Top stuff.
This is the movie of all time. Believe you me, the
that's a serious movie. And BJ's watched a lot of kung fu movies, as you've seen.
Me, when you sit down and watch this film, the uncut version, bruv, jaw-dropping fight scenes throughout the whole film. And then you got Shaolin Drunken Monk, Gordon Liu, brilliant film, very well-made film. And what can I say? When it comes to Gordon Liu, speaks volumes. And then you got the Destroyers, also known as the Magnificent Ruffians, with an uncut version here, the Venom Brothers. This is remastered and restored, also known as Magnificent Ruffians. We've got this version, actually has got more footage, the English cut, than the subtitle version, which is actually very rare to find. Venom Brothers letting off full effect. Superpower, Billy Chong, also known as Super Dragon. I'm also a big fan of Billy Chong. He never made many films. There was a lot of like politics involved, and he weren't getting the roles that he really wanted to. So he made all in all about 12 to 14 films. Billy Chong. He later on went on in life to make. He made a few trailers. Well, when I say trailers, for like companies, believe it or not, for like food companies, he made a few trailers for them. Also, he went on to make series. He made a series basically, so he didn't do many films. brilliant film, Superpower. Then you got the original Snake in the Monkey Shadow. Timeless classic, my man.
Oh yeah,
this movie here, I adore this film.
Love that movie.
This is proper old school. I saw this one back in the day, late night.
Late night, yeah.
My brother was a projectionist back in the day for all the cinemas, and when I saw this film, my man, I tell you what, I was jumping on trees thereafter, man. I was loving the film. I was doing like hunger techniques and like snake techniques and everything.
Bits and
I
bobs,
absolutely
yeah.
love this film, man. We came out at late night and we were jumping on cars and everything, man. Just harmless fun.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It just, I can resonate to this film every day of the week, man.
Oh, no doubt.
This is one of my top films, and it's also the full uncut version where you got the snake fighting with the monkey. They took that scene out back in the day, but now they added that scene in.
Added it back in,
like,
yeah.
like, to this version. Drunken style versus snake style and the monkey style for the first time together on film, basically. Back in the day, you got films like The Master Strikes Back. That's T Long. T Long is a very good fighter. This film is just top notch. Anything with T Long is top notch. Top notch movie. Shaolin versus Wu Tang, made by the independent company Gordon Liu and Adam Cheng.
Wu-Tang Clan right there.
Oh yeah, the Wu-Tang Clan, my man.
Influence
This is
from the Wu-Tang
absolutely
Clan.
a brilliant film. It's Vengeance Video that put this movie out. He's a very good friend of ours, Toby Russell. This movie is top notch. Top notch, Alan.
yeah,
You've got to
yeah.
see it to believe it. How are you, my friend? I'll believe you one second, mate. Also, you got Cantono Iron Kung Fu, special widescreen edition. This is very hard to find in widescreen. This is Beardy letting off full effect in this film as well. The fight scenes in this have got to be seen to be believed, Alan. This is a brilliant film. Crane Fighter, shall I go through it fast now or just...
Oh yeah, yeah, can go through.
Yeah. You got, this is a world
Or
exclusive.
if you want, we got an interruption by Teddy, man.
Shaolin Rings.
There's one of the local guys, eh, Ted?
Yeah.
One of the local guys down the Kung Fu shop, man. You know what I mean? Because this stuff goes on the YouTube, you see.
Okay, well, this is the space, innit? We all pass through here, you know what I mean?
No doubt. Teddy's also an ex-boxer, eh, Ted? Tell him about yourself, man. Tell him about yourself, Teddy.
Well, you know, I've done a little bit of amateurs and I've done some unlicensed, you know what I mean? You know, I've been on the street a long time, you know what I mean?
yes,
But
Teddy's a
I'm
roadman.
conform man.
Yes. No doubt about that, man.
I'm conform man.
No
man,
doubt, man.
yeah.
But you see, that's why they call it, you know, street fighting, you know, because these guys are from the streets, you know.
Yeah.
Teddy was out there throwing his hands around in the streets, you know what I mean?
Oh,
He used to
yeah,
box
yeah.
as well, so, you know, very good asset, you know, to the shop.
Yeah.
No doubt
I
about
do
that.
a bit of Wing Chun, you know what I mean? I love the Wing Chun now. you
Yes,
know what I mean? I love
yes.
the fighting arts anyway.
Yes.
Always have done, because at the end of the day you have to be able to look after yourself, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right, man.
You know
Of
what I
course,
mean?
man. Of course, man.
So, you know, it's safe picking up a knife, you know what I mean?
No
or
doubt.
picking up a gun just because somebody said something hurtful. You know what I mean?
Precisely, Teddy,
But,
man.
you know,
Precisely,
you look after
man.
yourself a little bit, it helps.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, man. No
So
doubt,
I
man.
recommend it to the youngsters, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know?
definitely, man.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I like the fighting arts, so all the kung fu, all of them kind of stuff. That's why I always pass through here.
That's right,
I'm gonna
man.
make sure BJ's keeping the shop open.
That's right, man. Make sure there's business in it. So you guys gotta bring BJ business, keep him alive, you know.
Yeah,
He's doing a good job for martial arts, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's, you know, in his own right, he deserves his respect. You know what I'm saying?
Glad to have him in the area. You
That's
know what I
right,
mean?
man.
Represent,
That's right,
you know what I
man.
mean?
Local area, Catford, you know.
Yeah.
Lewisham, Catford here, you know what I'm saying, innit? You know. So yeah, man. So that's Teddy over there, man. You know, Teddy, just say peace out to the people, man.
Yeah. All right.
Peace.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.